Alright, here it is. Let's see if this will work. Hi, my name is Thomas Manning. What is a visual metaphor and how is it used in film? A visual metaphor, also known as an analogical juxtaposition, is an idea, a feeling, or a story represented in an object. It's kind of like a Horcrux.
A Horcrux? I beg your pardon?
Except you don't put yourself in the object, you put a concept in the object. Here's an example from a movie I love. Look for the mustache and think about what it means.
Hey, Pop. It's me, Rod. I sure wish you were alive. You tell me how much you respect me, and we do stunts and grow mustaches together.
I'm gonna knock that ridiculous mustache right off your face. Yeah.
All great men have mustaches, Frank.
Yeah, but real men actually grow them, huh?
No, I have a hormone disorder!
You'll see, Frank. One day I'll punch you right in the face, and then you'll respect me.
I'll believe it when I see it, muchacho. Take out the trash.
Rod's fake mustache represents his feelings about his father and his inability to live up to his father's legacy. You see, the mustache is fake, just like Rod's idea of becoming like his father. Now watch this.
I haven't been completely honest with you about your father. You see, he wasn't a stuntman.
What?
Rod!
You did the right thing, honey.
This visually tells us that Rod's idea of his father's legacy has literally been torn apart. Now, let's look at another example of visual metaphor. This idea is represented in one of my favorite films, American Graffiti.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock.
A little context first. Richard Dreyfuss's character has graduated high school, and the next day he is leaving town to go to college. His friends and him are at a school dance, but he has decided to step out of the dance and think. Watch this clip and think about what things might represent. His locker represents his past life, and the lock, whose combination has been changed from an unseen hand, represents his inability to relive his past life. Notice how Lucas keeps this shot on Richard as he continues walking. He smiles, and now we know that he thinks it was amusing that he even tried opening his locker in the first place. He has reconciled that the past is over and there really is no going back. These are beautiful and seemingly complex ideas being communicated very simply and effectively with no dialogue. Now for another example. This time, Richard Dreyfuss's character, Dr. Leo Marvin, is a well-grounded, successful psychiatrist at the peak of his career. Watch this clip and think about what the bust of Sigmund Freud represents.
Bob, there's an old saying that the best psychiatrist in the world is the one right inside of you.
Yeah.
I can help you. Yes.
Thank you.
The bust of Sigmund Freud represents Dr. Marvin's dreams and aspirations in connection to his career. His hand placed on the bust's head represents his dreams of one day even surpassing the fame of his predecessor. Now for a scene from the end of this movie. At this point, Bob, played by Bill Murray, has destroyed Leo's life. Watch this scene and think about what the objects might represent.
The bags I put around your neck, Bob, where are they?
In the house? Why?
The house represents Leo's reality. His reality has exploded. and the bust landing on the ground represents the fall of Leo's career. Alright, for our last example, I will leave you with another cataclysmic event. If you've ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, it is obvious that Cameron hates his father's car. Next time you watch this movie, think about what the car represents. Good films have layers. They have meaning. And things we see are used to communicate deeper messages. When something is exciting or thrilling, there's always a layer of metaphor underneath, tying everything together, something that is applicable to us. These things actually mean something, and there are lessons that we can learn in film.